Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Mary Day, and this is my partner, Ken Drummy. We work together in our private practice in Kirkland, Washington, helping individuals and couples deal with a number of different issues and concerns. And our hope is that by watching this video, it will be helpful in some way for you personally.
And in my 30 years as a therapist, the number one concern of people who come to me has always been the condition of their relationships. And perhaps this is your concern as well. And it could be argued that your quality of life completely depends on the quality of your relationships.
That's absolutely true, Ken. And in my experience, I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. And I've been practicing for about 26 years. The main issue that's underneath everything appears to be the ability a person has to connect with oneself as well as with others. Because through this connection, that is the way we are not only able to give love and also to be able to receive love.
So we'd like to spend the next few minutes discussing with you and thinking about your primary relationship. Perhaps you wonder or worry if your spouse and you are ever going to be able to stop struggling and really enjoy each other. Or maybe you've read dozens of books and articles pretending to have quick fixes for problems in your relationship, and somehow these fixes just never seem to stick.
In fact, a common concern I hear is my partner really doesn't understand me. He or she doesn't get me, doesn't understand me, and often may even be withdrawing from me, perhaps attacking, lashing out, hurting one's partner as well as oneself. Those things can happen.
And one of the concerns I hear a lot is people who earnestly trying as hard as they can in their relationship, and it just doesn't seem to ever be good enough, either according to them or according to their spouse.
And being good enough is very common, and I often hear that someone may be complaining a bit, and that complaining turns into criticism, which feeds into someone not feeling good enough in their relationship. And it can also feed into, all of a sudden, your husband or wife thinks that you're an egg and maybe shuts down even more, which can be a real problem.
So considering all these things, do you want to discover a way or ways to do things differently in your relationship? And discover proven ways that really work? We can show you strategies that you and your partner can bring you and your partner, closer,
together.
And yes, and more connected with each other.
Sometimes I found, and I don't know if this is what you experience, but feeling the desire to stay out of a relationship. Because relationships can be just so darn difficult, confusing, frustrating, and for some people just feeling really lonely in their love relationship. Sometimes people are looking for perfection, and they believe there's only one person out there, and they're waiting for that person to show up. And of course, that person doesn't, which can be very painful.
So the techniques we use are well researched and have an excellent track record. But I think the thing that I offer that is most important is the chance for you and the person you care about to come together in a a safe and supportive and accepting space, and work together to form an alliance. An alliance that will create, ultimately, what you two really want.
And that's really what's important, is what the two of you want in your relationship. And as therapists, we will never expect you to figure things out on your own. That's our job. And we will guide you through every step of the way.
And because we believe that you and your partner are capable of creating anything that you really want, or any change you really want. And our sessions together are an opportunity to assess, honestly, what opportunities you two have to
create what you want.
Yes, to create what you want, and especially how to obtain what you want.
Absolutely. And we may work on more current concerns and issues and how to resolve them, as well as perhaps looking at the impact of our childhoods and what emotional baggage we may be bringing into our relationships, into our current life, that we are completely unaware of. And everybody does this, and this includes the positive things as well as the not so positive, kind of negative thoughts and behaviors that might come out in relationships.
But the bottom line, I think, for our work, and what we want to communicate especially to our present clients and our potential clients, is that willingness works.
It does. So thanks for stopping by and taking the time to look at this video. And please remember that it's not your fault if your relationship is not working the way you dreamt it would. Relationships are tough. There is a roadmap, though, and we can definitely help you get to where you want to go.
Also, I want to remind you that we schedule individual as well as couple sessions, and are happy to speak with you personally on the phone to determine what your needs are and how best to go about meeting them.
And to help you decide if counseling is the next step for you or not. Thank you again, and we appreciate you being here.